Hi there, and welcome to Spiritual Fit Chick. So, if you are here, there's a good chance you have spent a lifetime on different diets, exercise programs, maybe working with different trainers, nutritionists, and likely constantly feeling like you take 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. Yo yo dieting, on track, off track, like all in, all out, all the extremes. And it's probably left you frustrated, exhausted, wanting to give up, feeling like a failure, wondering what's wrong with you, and just at the point that you want to give up. And I just want to tell you, one, you're not alone. Not only have I been there, but thousands of women I've worked with have been there. And I also want you to know that the fitness industry is the failure here, not you. So I've been a trainer, nutritionist, trauma therapist, and life coach for 19 years. And I've also been through my own journey of healing from an eating disorder, chronically low self-esteem, all the binge addictive food eating cycles, and worst of all, feeling miserable in my skin and having no confidence, always being covered up, not going to social outings because I didn't feel good in my body, and constantly doing the on track, off track, far end of extremes. The fitness industry is designed to set you up for failure. It's designed to push your mind and your body too far, too fast, to the extent that it can't maintain the progress. And then for you to fall backwards, end up worse off, and then be more desperate to do the next fad, to buy the next diet pill, to, do the next extreme. So without working on our nervous system, without working on our mindset, without working at our subconscious mind level, that 95% where all of our beliefs and patterns are, and without doing this in a slow, segmented way that allows your body to feel safe with the changes, we will always be destined to fail. Again, all the extremes, pushing too far, going too fast, ending up back worse than where you started, all of that is normal. It's natural. It goes against our physiology. It goes against our neurology, and it goes against our survival mechanisms built inside our brain and body to keep us alive. So it's not you, it's the industry. It's all of the horrible ways they try to tell you you need to willpower yourself into change, or just diet harder, or train harder, or take this magic pill. None of it works. And if it worked, you probably wouldn't be here, and there wouldn't be millions upon millions of women who have chronically gained more weight, become more uncomfortable, more unhealthy, negatively impacted their hormones and their mental health through all of the extremes, and so on and so on. So the good news is there is a better way. There's a better way that takes in your emotional health, your hormonal health, the way your neurology and your nervous system is changed through diet and exercise, and how to use that to your advantage, not to your disadvantage, which is what most of the world of fitness and dieting does. And basically looks at you like a whole human being, an entire mind, body, soul, brain, all of it, not just some meat suit that needs to be beaten into submission or controlled or hated into change. Again, it doesn't work. If it worked, all the women that I've worked with wouldn't have been here. I wouldn't have went through my own journey, and there wouldn't be so many people struggling to live a healthy lifestyle, to lose the weight, to feel good in their skin, and to actually finally create lasting change that doesn't feel like you're pushing a boulder up a hill and that one little slip up and you're going to be plowed over and at the bottom again. I know how frustrating that cycle is. I was on it for years, and there is a better way. So with my self-study programs, coaching, and group memberships, all of those containers basically use sort of the same process. It looks at your emotional health and how your emotions and beliefs fuel your behaviors. It looks at why it does that. Why is your body trying to create a certain outcome, even though consciously in that conscious mind, you want this? we look at how to rectify the two. We look at how to change the brain and the nervous system to get on board with your goals so that everything feels cohesive and like it's on the same team. We look at your confidence and self-love and teach a completely different way to take care of yourself from a place of self-love, not self-hate, because that's where most of the dieting and overtraining and self-help world comes from, is I hate myself and I need to change myself. And you may get temporary results, but you never really feel good. And it's just not the way that the brain and the body works. And it's not the way to actually feel good, even if you do get to your goals. So whether you're working with me one-on-one, doing a group program, a self-study program, you're going to learn the tools of how to bring this all together. You're going to get a deeper understanding of how your subconscious mind works, about how your brain and your neurology and your nervous system, which I know can sound a little like, what does this have to do with health or fitness? But you're going to learn how those things work, and you're going to learn it in a really simplified way and in a way that makes everything that you've experienced on your health and weight loss journey make sense. Because when you understand that your nervous system and your brain and your subconscious are controlling 95% of what you do and the results that you get and the changes you make, then all of a sudden you learn to harness that information to work to your advantage. And that's how magic can happen on your health and fitness journey. So I teach you all of these tools. I teach you how to understand. I give you real-time actionable steps to move energy, to move beliefs, to build habits and behaviors in a way that's science-backed and maintainable, and teach you the right nutrition approach and workout approach that sets you up for long-term success as well. Because again, 95% of the fitness industry is too extreme. It's based on male physiology, not the delicate hormonal balance that females deal with. It pushes the body too far, negatively impacts things like thyroid hormones, stress hormones, which only leads to further weight gain, fatigue, emotional disturbances. Sound familiar? Maybe you've experienced this on the last diet or, P90X extreme fitness program you went on. So it's really all encompassing. It all matters. You need the right nutrition and fitness, but that's like the very tip of the pyramid, right? Like that's kind of the fun part. And that should actually be the easy part once you're working on those deeper levels of your mental health and your mindset, your subconscious and your nervous system, your neurology and your emotional health. Once those are taken care of, way up here, food, fitness, supplements, that's the easy part. That's the simple part. That's the part that you actually get to go and enjoy and have fun with, because all of this other stuff is taken care of. And all of this other stuff, this 95% of the pyramid, is what the traditional nutrition, coaching, weight loss, self-help, all of those industries miss this. And that's why people get really hyped up, really motivated in the short term, but ultimately end up back at square one or even behind, and the cycle continues. So if you are ready to finally get off the crazy roller coaster, to finally embody health and wellness, self-confidence, and self-love on a deeper level, then I would love to speak with you. I would love to have you in one of my group programs or membership containers, or work with you one-on-one if you're more the type that really wants someone to kind of take your hand and walk you through each step. So no matter what path you choose, I'm glad you're here. I feel really confident that the information from my pages, my free resources, all the things that I have to offer can transform your life. It transformed my life and so many women that I've worked with. And it is my absolute passion and honor to teach women that it doesn't have to be so freaking hard. Being a woman is hard enough. Being a mom and a career, striver and all of those things is already hard enough. Health and fitness and our mental, emotional wellness should be easy. And when you use these tools, it actually becomes that way. So I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to check out all the free resources. Reach out and start a conversation on the social media platforms. I love engaging with you guys, and I'm so glad you're here.